It's Super Bowl week, and the old saying is that defense wins championships. Is that still true in the modern NFL? And Tej FB Analytics, Tej Football, I nailed it, put out an interesting scatter plot. So the whole EPA and all these advanced stats are great and all, but this is something as simple as where did your offense and defense rank for teams who made the Super Bowl? And it is really eye-opening. And we also added little check marks, green if they won, red if they lost, just to see if there is a correlation where the Vikings. Hate it. Should have been 2017, but where these Super Bowl winners and losers synced up in terms of where the offense and defense ranked. This is what he wrote. Where teams have ranked on offense and defense in the years they made the Super Bowl. Since 2011, 19 of 22 teams had offenses in the top 10. So that's pretty eye-opening. And it could be a big reason why you're seeing such a shift towards offensive-minded head coaches, especially with the Vikings and Kevin O'Connell trying to steal from the Rams, who have made 2 Super Bowls in the last fistful of seasons. So that's really important here. Now, the outlier is obviously Gary Kubiak's 2015 Broncos, where Peyton Manning literally died. He literally died because, look at this, where they made the Super Bowl in 2013, they got shellacked. What was it, 43-8, something like that. That was absolute scoregami. That was the New York Super Bowl, and Peyton Manning and that offense, they were top dog. They were 1-1 in the NFL, but then their defense was middle of the pack, and then they had a great defense under Wade Phillips, and Von Miller was getting after it, and then they won, even though Brock Osweiler had to start 7 games for them in the regular season because Peyton Manning was just broken. But yeah, 5-2, Brock Osweiler went, and then he got paid, man. But like he said, 19 of the 22 teams had offenses in the top 10. 21 of the 22 had offenses in the top half of the league. And you would think with the Bengals, having Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon, that they would be higher than this. But no. I mean, the fact that an offense with Joe Burrow is seen as middle of the pack, that speaks to where offenses are currently at in the National Football League. And you see that all these teams are in the top 10 or at least have a high-flying offense. A lot of them are top in the league, and there isn't a correlation in terms of where their defenses land. Like, there is a bunching up where generally teams who make the Super Bowl have a good offense and have a good defense. But you can't say for certain that, hey, all these teams have a top 10 defense, or otherwise the graph would be really bunched up towards this sector of the chart. But it's not. It's sort of a scatter shot where they could have great defenses, they can have bad defenses. Now, I think that there is a little bit of a correlation where you look at the 2020 Chiefs, 2016 Falcons, who definitely could have used a little bit better defense, and then the 2011, 2017 Patriots, who both lost, where they had these great offenses, but they couldn't get a stop on defense. Now, a bit of a misnomer on this is the Giants of 2011, taking down the 17-0 Patriots, or 19-0 Patriots, nailed it. So Eli Manning, Sling Blade coming in, doing some good things on offense, and their defense wasn't great. Defense was 25th in the league that year, but Justin Tuck, Michael Strahan, Osi Umenyiora, they could get after the quarterback. And I think that's what you need in today's NFL, where you have to have a top dog offense. You need that. You need to be able to go point for point with some of these great quarterbacks and offenses around the league. And your defense doesn't have to be a shutdown doomsday 85 Bears, 2002 Bucks, 2000 Ravens type defense. You don't need that. But what you need to be able to do is, once your offense gets you a lead, double digits, 14 points plus, you can rush the passer downhill. It's still a passer and get the passer leads. Like, hey, you can give up some yardage in between the 20s, that's fine, but hold them to 3. And if you get a lead, go hunt, go get after things. And I think that's the model that the Vikings are hopefully going to go after, where, hey, is Kirk the quarterback? Whatever. Is Mon the quarterback? Whatever. Quarterback TBD. You have Jefferson and Thielen for the next couple of years. KJ's a solid wide receiver 2-3. You got Irv. Maybe you have Gronklin back as a free agent. The offensive line has come along. You got Dalvin. You got King Kene and Nwangwu. Whoever the quarterback is, go put up points, and defense, go hunt. Like, hey, we don't need you to stonewall. Like, obviously, it's nice to get some 3-and-outs in the middle of the game, but in crunch time, can you get after the quarterback's ass? Because when the quarterback is under pressure, they make mistakes. Can you get a turnover? Can you make a big game-changing play? Like I said, I don't care if the defense necessarily gives up some yards and points, but Can you make a big-time stop when you need it? Can you make a big-time play? How about an interception, a strip sack, whatever? Can you get after that and seal out a game? Because that's the formula for a lot of these teams. I mean, you look at the Rams, where the offense puts up points, and then the defense, led by Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller, they get a big-time play to really salt away the game. I think that's how you have to build teams in the modern NFL, and this is showing what it was doing, because even teams with marginal defenses could still get after the quarterback. So, yeah, hopefully that's what the Vikings are building toward, because even though this is a very rudimentary statistics, like, I don't even know if you can call it that. Just a scattershot of where teams ranked offense and defense. Smart guys like Kwesi, smart guys like Kevin O'Connell will look at this like, oh, yeah, all right, we're going to build an amazing offense, sling it all over the place. We're going to put 40 points up a game, and I don't care if our defense gives up 34. We're going to get a stop, and we're going to get some sacks. Why the hell not? But what can you do? Super Bowl week. I'm rooting for the Bengals. Can't lie. Can't lie, man. Well, I hope Kevin O'Connell's offense does great, but I hope Joe Burrow just does it at the end. Joe Cool, man. Let's go, baby. But your thoughts on your thoughts. Offense makes Super Bowls. Completely shifting the paradigm of the whole defense wins championship things. Not true anymore. It's not true. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.